Welcome everyone back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Fruits Basket, Season 1, Episode 12. 12th episode of Fruits Basket Season 1 of what happened last time.
Last time it was a hot spring episode, and she took her mom to the hot spring, and everything was very nice. And
there was that crazy story about the girl who gave too much.
Yeah, and everyone thought she was an idiot, but she wasn't. She was just a really nice person. It was really sad.
Leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment to support Fruits Basket reactions on YouTube. Check out Patreon to get a month ahead on these reactions and many others. Uncut reactions, exclusive stuff. Link in the description, patreon.com/boldcast. Hope you enjoy. Let's go.
I feel like Crunchyroll has been getting worse lately. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I have noticed.
Second year students.
Already. She's sick? Or she probably gets allergies. She's sick or something when she was a kid.
And she's wearing the hair thing. You see that? Has every female vote in the entire school.
Oh no.
What is he doing here?
Is he going to school there?
He's trying to found out everyone's going to school here. He feels left out.
Mid-season finale, I just realized. Shit. This song just makes me want to go.
It really does. I don't know.
I thought they were just going to cut away from that completely. Well, they're both entering the school.
I feel like he has ulterior motives.
She knows them. Why don't they go with them?
Super dramatic pose. I like how they go, their hair like just goes all like.
He's wearing a girl's outfit.
It's like dripped out. No shirt underneath.
Don't let the disciplinary community see you. They'll be pissed.
Yeah, why not? Are you really surprised?
Yeah.
There's a very real possibility of that.
Disciplinary
Who's this?
committee?
Oh.
Or is it just the... Or is it? Student
Oh,
council
student
president.
council. Relax, sister.
Where do the ears come from?
This guy is just so... He's just on a crazy power trip at all times.
She's getting way out of hand.
So it's like the...
He's gonna pull down his pants. He takes his glasses off. He's just like... He's like... Used to have a much to learn about the world.
Stop.
I was gonna say both of them just kick him out the window.
They teamed up. They're fighting against a common enemy.
I never put it together,
Alright.
that's why. So they're not saying dark Haru, they're saying black Haru. So it's like there's the black and the white, like the
Like the
cow.
cow.
Yeah. Well, that was an insane morning. Something
I
about
agree.
Akito being here. Show's trying to make us forget
He's gonna show up right now.
at the morning
He's gonna
assembly.
run her over.
Shit! That's him. That's him. That was his voice. Fuck. He definitely put the hat on her head. He's like the evil version of Yuki. I
Yeah.
called it from the beginning. Oh shit.
He looks kind of like a little louche.
Yeah. He looks a measure less evil than he did in that episode when he was driving past. He was like smiling before.
そうだよ。本田徹さん。
はじめまして。ここに秋人さんがいいのですか？こんなさ若いです。その上ゆきくんにも綺麗な。そしてあなたが羽鳥さんの目を。
女の子らしいし、いい人みたいでよかったよ。何を
How else does this person voice?
ないでよ。ほんと可愛いな。
Are they gonna see him out the window?
Shit.
よかった。じゃあ、ユキたちのこともどうぞよろしく。
アキト。
ああ、ユキ。なんだかもう長い間気がするよ。大人っぽくなったね。
I get the feeling that was on purpose.
何をしてたの？本田さんに何をしたの？
別に出ただけだよ。
Nothing yet.
トールさん、出ただけだよね。ねえユキ、僕は君にどうしても聞きたいことがあるんだ。どうしてお正月、どうしてそういうことするのって結構寛大になったのに、すっごく傷つくな。もう一度教育し直すしかないのかな。日本のあの部屋で
The
もう一
hell?
度教え直すしかないのかな。
すいません。そろそろ教室に戻らないと。
ごめんね。僕もそろそろしぐれたちのところ心配してると思うし。ユキ、楽しい高校生活を過ごす。近いうち会いに来てくれると嬉しい
No
よ。
thanks.
He didn't put the hat. I'm going back and forth every time. Oh shit.
It was definitely Yuki that put the hat. He looked really pissed off. See, like, what was the point? Is he just coming to, like, intimidate them?
止めに入ってしまいました。どうしていたのかは分かりませんでしたが、多分怖い方。あれが敵意というものなのかもしれません。もしかして嫌われてる。でも。
Petition.
アキト、変なこと言ったりしなかった？
いえ、言ってませんよ。ご挨拶
That in itself is just as threatening and just as suspicious.
Can he like hypnotize people or something?
今一番だ。ユキ君、遊びましょう。動画終わりますので、久しぶりに沢ちゃんたちと話していたのです。皆さん一緒に遊びましょう。
Sketchy as hell.
That was really freaky.
バドミントンにルールを振り分け、力の限りぶち返す。最初に倒れたのは
わかりやすい。
Of course he likes it.
トール君のこと、ブスだってさ。帰りの車の中で。
ひどいブスだね。頭も悪そうだし。あの程度の女なら僕も安心。ユキもね。必ず僕のところに
Yeah,
帰ってく
okay.
るよ。僕を見て怯えてるんだ。僕のこと忘れられない証拠だよね。
暗い部屋に閉じ込めて、あれほど精神的にいじめ抜けば。出して、ここから出して。忘れられない傷にもなるよね。
I would think so.
アキトは分かっていない。つける人間もいれば、その傷でくれる存在も確かにいること。必ず勇気をくれる。
それに、あれだよね。トール君はメロメロに。
お前が言うと犯罪臭いぞ。
思い描いていたもの。見てくれる両親。帰りたいと。みんなが笑っている場所。離れていかないような。自分。温かいところ。温かい人。あるんだ。本当に。
もうこんなに日が暮れた。
Everyone else is gonna be exhausted.
それじゃあ無駄したね、トール君。
出てないんだ。
Why do the ears always come out?
俺らも帰るか。
I think it's just a style
心配だった
choice.
けど。
ですが、一緒にいれば星の彼方に飛ぶのです。
Not to me. I'm terrified. He's so terrifying.
It's pretty freaky.
He literally locked Yuki in a room for like years and tortured him. That's like, that's so messed up. My theory about that is that after the incident with the hat and with Tooru, like, figuring out, like, the secret and then getting her memory erased, that is when Yuki was, like, punished by being put, because, like, he was out playing, and then it's like, that's when he was punished by being put into the room with Akito for, like, however many years that was. And then that...
I think you're right.
Yeah. It was, like, because he's like, oh, do you need me to, like, remind you or teach you a lesson again or whatever?
I keep bouncing back. I've said this like a dozen times, but I keep bouncing back as to who like put the hat on her head. Because Kyou has the hat, and the kid looked like a younger version of either Akito or Yuki, but they had like more brownish hair. So I always flip between, like, it seems like Akito might have done it, but based on this, it seems like it was probably just Yuki.
I'm pretty sure it's Yuki. I feel like there's a lot of hints that it's been Yuki.
Yeah.
But
then why does Kyou have the hat? It's weird.
I'm just so stressed out now. It's like he just
Jesus.
rolls up to the school, is like super innocent and nice to Tooru.
I love Kyou looking fucking demon mode. This shot is so badass.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's so cool.
It's just so, and then he's in the car on the way home and he's like, oh, it's fine, she's just a fucking
She's a
idiot.
stupid,
And this is
ugly
actually
bitch.
interesting as well.
Fuck that hoe.
With, like, how he's like, oh, she's just dumb anyway. And it's kind of goes back to the last episode where they have that, where it's like the whole book and it's like, oh, people just think that she's dumb because she's nice, basically. And that's like, Akito is one of those people that just think she's dumb because she's a nice person, and he thinks that he's smart, even though he's a bad person. He thinks that he's smart for, like, being able to outsmart people and, like, be in charge and, like, have authority over people.
And own people.
But he doesn't realize that, like, being kind and being nice is a strength of itself.
It's a virtue, yeah. And Tori's like, is he one of the zodiacs? And we're pretty certain at this point that he's not. He's part of them, but he's like the head figure. Yeah. Not one of the animals.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it leads into the main theme of the story of, like, you know, of belonging and opening your heart and family and obligation versus like your choice and, like, you know, forcing, you know, this sort of oppressive, onerous this society about, like, ownership, and Akito's the head of the society, and Akito's sick and dying and is abusive and corrupt. Mm-hmm. And sort of, if you extrapolate that to the rest of the inside or the rest of the Soma society, and then compare that to Yuki, it's like, you know, there's this corrupt, dying culture, and this you know, all these rules and all of these regulations, and you have to do this, and you belong to this, and you have a duty, and whatever, and you know, it's sort of all of it obscures the main point, which is just being together, and that's what it's really about. Mm-hmm. It's sort of Akito represents, like, the old, knotted, twisted version of that type of thing, where it's a family of obligation, or based on obligation, and it's lost sight of what's important. Mm-hmm. So everything Akito was saying here kind of supports that, or the way that he was acting, and with our interpretation of what his relationship with Tooru is, it makes sense. But what was, I wonder if Yuki was worried, like, what did you say to her? I wonder if he was worried that he was going to reveal something about Yuki, about their whole thing, or if Akito has some sort of, like,
ability,
you know, like Hatori obviously can manipulate people's memories and stuff.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I wonder if it's just a reveal of information that he's worried about because he doesn't want Tooru to see him, like, in a different way, or he was just worried that he was gonna, like, threaten her or, like, reveal some, like, extra thing that, like, we also don't know, or or be like, I don't know,
Something
but like
that.
some kind, just say basically anything at this point, because he's like obviously capable of atrocious things.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
And then I love how at the end he's like, after playing badminton with my friends, it's like all of that kind of faded away, and I'm sitting here like, not for me at all. I am still, I'm like, I'm still on the edge of my seat. I'm waiting for this fucker to come back and just do something else.
Yeah. I'm glad he feels good though.
Yeah, it's just so depressing. It's so sad.
Yeah.
And then that whole first bit is just ridiculous with the
That was fucking hilarious.
the student council president. That was
I feel like I want more of that. I want more, not school stuff specifically, but I enjoyed them interacting with people who weren't so tied up with all this soma shit. You know, like I thought it was funny having a character who doesn't know anything about all that shit and was just like, and he was just funny. He was really well acted. The jokes were good, and the resolution of like them going into the bathroom and then him walking out just like trembling. I thought that was really funny. I thought it was really good.
I think what I really liked
him
about
being gay
it,
for Yuki.
I think what I really like about it is that it's oh yeah, I like these girls when they like imagine him all grown up. I think what I really like about it is that there's these new characters, but it's not just like, oh, there's like this new character and then like one of these characters interacting. I feel like that's kind of boring. I feel like what makes it really interesting
is the dynamic.
Is it like all of them are like working together in a different way than they do. Like when they're around each other, they're like fighting with each other.
Yes.
But then when someone else comes in, they always team up against them.
Yeah.
So I like that, and I like how like every time the dynamic just like changes depending on the scenario.
Yeah.
And once again, the friends, Toru's friends are just so good. Mm-hmm. Every time they're hanging out with them,
they really are like it's like we joke that they're like her moms. But they're written like that, like the way that they talk, and they're just like, "Oh, you should go." Like it's. Imagine they're not in the classroom, and she's like getting ready for school, and these are her moms, and then they're like, "Oh, you should, hey, you should go." Blah 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 blah, and it's like, "Oh, don't. Why are you giving, making it harder for Tooru?" Mm-hmm. And then they don't even go with them; they just stay at home.
And then they gossip about. They're like, "Oh, he's really having trouble saying no to her lately."
Yeah.
I really like it, and I love as well how what's her name again? Hana, how she's like so stupid, but then she has like a psychic ability, and then she also can just play badminton for hours and is completely unfazed. It's so good. And then
she's always just good at every game that they play. When you remember when they were doing the card games?
Yes.
And shit, and she was just fleecing like the teachers and all the whole student body.
What's her name again?
I forget her name.
Anyway, I love how she's so badass, but then she has hay fever. And I don't know what it like. It's so amazing just to have like I feel like at this point there's a lot of characters, and it's just awesome to like feel like they're actual people,
Yeah.
Like to feel like, I don't know, just that they're like really her friends, and you can tell that they really care about her, and yet they're like her moms or like an older sister kind of vibe to them. They're like really looking out for her. It's just so nice every time, and I love them.
Leave a like and subscribe for love. See you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.